Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be taking a look at the Times Cryptic, and this is being published on Friday the 11th of October 2024. Now I saw the setter's name of ASP. It's a fairly new setter, and I thought, I'm not sure, I thought that was okay, and then I looked back at my records and I see they've done 3 puzzles so far, and the first one took 59 minutes, the second one only took 15 minutes, and then the last one took 26 minutes. I quit on it because actually the same place down here had this 4-letter word with an A and an E in those, and there's just so many possibilities in there, and I couldn't get to the answer. And it was a tough clue, so I'm not feeling too confident about this because it's a Friday. Friday puzzles tend to be a little bit harder. So this could be a bit of a struggle today. We're going to see. I'm going to reset the time and crack on. Make amends to stop menace evolving. I mean, that looks like an anagram of stop menace. I can't think what make amends is. Criticise, great. Criticise is pan. Great answer. Panacea, I think that's pan. Ace. Great answer is ace. Answer A. That makes everything better. Panacea, okay. Perfect opening, we hear. Opening is event. Perfect ideal. Ideal. Opening. Perfect. Perfect. Could be perfect or could be perfect, as in to make something perfect. Right measure of current gradient. Gosh, there's not much going on there. There's a lot of... Right is an R. Measure could be a gradient. Measure. I'm going to leave the R there. Gradient. Current is normally I. Gradient is slope. Golly. Horse box enthusiast. Okay, that's it. I would think enthusiast is some kind of fan or nut. A horse. Chestnut. Chestnut. Very good. Nice clue actually. Really good. Barrier that surrounds Slough Church. So barrier that surrounds Slough Church. I mean, Slough is not a word that really... Slough probably is... Although it's capitalised, I don't think it's the town. I think it's probably Slough as in to take off skin layers, I think. Church is CE. Barrier... fence? Fen. Slough? Fen? I'm going to leave FE. I think that's fence, that one. What we got here? Unattractive form of niter. Surely that's just an anagram of niter. Unreactive inert. Yeah. Okay. Charlie and I learnt bowed instrument. So that should be a... what's a bowed instrument? Doesn't look like there's an anagram there. Oh, you're not allowed to have an anagram. I mean, I learnt there's enough letters for an anagram, whether bowed is a, or bowed is a... I suppose it could be an anagram indicator. Instrument would be a cranty... Yeah, not sure. Let's have a look at catch, site of mark. Catch, site of mark. Mark will be a scar. Mark can be a colon or a comma. Site is... Whoa. I mean, it could be catch. Mark could be an M, I think. I'm not sure. Junior Member of Parliament is... Junior Member of Parliament. I think that's an owlet. I think Parliament in this case is referring to the Parliament of Owls. I'm going to go with that. Serving special drink to welcome king. Serving special is SP, maybe. Drink to welcome king. Okay, so we've got a K in there. Serving is K or an R, I suppose. Drink is supping. Not sure. Supporter of France to be shot. Supporter. I mean, of France would be DE. I think that probably comes at the start. To be shot is defender. Fender. No. Supporter. Defender. Don't know. Okay. Spring runs beneath headland. There's a R. Headland is a... It's not really kind of a cape, isn't it? Caper. No, caper. Friend supporting memorial in tremendous fashion. Ooh, golly. Friend is a mate or a pal. I mean, I've got a pal there. Potential to put pal in there, but what would be the last letter then? Okay, in tremendous. Maybe that's pal then. Fashion. I mean, fashion can be either. Could mean to design something, to make something, fashion a sword or something. Design using cutting included in sketchbook. Wow, that's a lot of words for a 4-letter word. Is that just etch? Yes, that's etch. Hidden word. Severely criticise rotten cheats. That's just anagram cheats, isn't it? Teachers? Severely criticise, no, not teachers. Scathe. Okay. Leader of team has trendy place for people to live in. Leader of team, so it would be a T, has towns owns, has his owns, in trendy place for people to live in, township, town's hip, okay, town's hip, yep, fair enough. Set off from location south of service area. Ooh. Set off, disembark or something, I don't know, set off location south of service area. I mean, service area could be SA, I suppose, just as simple. Can service be S? No, maybe mass kind of service. South of, that's a lot of letters to go into it from not much clue. Musicians sent Rorschach containing note. I mean, that's surely going to be something like octet, septet, sep. Raunchy message. Musicians septet, octet, can't be octet, nonet, quintet. I think it's probably septet. Sept, sextet. There we are. Sext. Okay. Yep. Sext. What's this? Disparaged line-in remix of "Let It Be." Okay, that looks like just a L with a "Let It Be" anagram, which will be disparages to belittle. Oh, okay, that's nice. Some days and that fits with the DE. That's good. And fence as well. Consideration in favour of incorporating legislation. Consideration is so for, I think, is pro. Yeah, for in favour of is for. Consideration, so we need to put consideration in that. Incorporating legislation is what is that? Or is it for ink? No. What's this one? Charlie and I. Seems like a C, definitely. I'm not sure about that one. Part of head office for Law Society. Head office, part of head. I think this is going to be office for Law Society. Is the Law Society just an LS? Singer's delivery of note. Tenor. I think that's. Yeah, I think the note being a tenor, £10 note, a tenor, and delivery of, I think that's tenor. I'm going to take that out just in case. Part of Hungarian song, that's surely an aria, isn't it? Aria, there we are. It's a bit more comfortable on that 4-letter word there. So, okay, good scattering. Can't read two things. So to stop. Okay, that looks like stop menacing. I'm going to have to bite the bullet and get my pen and paper out. Stop. Menace. C-E-E-A. What have I got rid of? I've got the C, S-T, E, comp, what's this, camp. Make amends is to compensate. Okay, fair enough. Sate, I mean, so far it seems quite a nice puzzle in most terms. Friend supporting memorial. What's the memorial? It's not the cenotaph. Friend supporting memorial. Don't know. Let's go to this one. Perfect opening we here. Perfect. What? Not wild, wheeled. Hole. I think that is. Hole and hole. Yeah. So hole being the opening we here, and then put W on the end for perfect. I think. I don't know what that is at all. Don't know. That one, Charlie and I mean that. let's take that out for a second, and then I learnt at Candy, or is it just an anagram of I learnt? Let's try it as an anagram of I learnt, which I think it probably is meant to be, but it's a bit tough. It is. So I've got LRNTEAI. Canty. I mean, when it says instrument, is it going to be a musical instrument, or is it going to be something a bit more complicated? I don't know. I'm going to go on from there. Catch site of mark. Catch site of mark. There's no M there. If that's tenor down there. This one down here. I'm going to flick now. Serving special drink to welcome king. There's my R for king. Okay, special drink. Drink is to SP. A drink to welcome is serving. Supporter of France to be shot. Executed. I've sort of hit a bit of a rampart block. These long ones are a bit of a problem. This one, friend supporting memorial in tremendous fashion. Set off from location. Set off is to set off from location south of service area. Consideration, it could be a fee. So consideration could be a fee in favour of incorporating legislation. Let's take that C off for a minute. I don't think the C should be missing, but maybe actually that's the problem. Maybe it's just an anagram without the C there. In which case it's a clarinet. Oh, blast. That was clarinet. Okay, clarinet. There it is. Okay. That was owlet, wasn't it? Consideration in favour of. Consideration in favour of incorporation legislation. So I think in favour of is for, and then we need to put into that consideration, which is something. Is it? I don't know. No. This one, right measure could be anything. I mean, measure could be anything, couldn't it? Of current gradient. I want to put radii in there, but they don't fit. Current is I. Gradient is measure of current is okay. Measure of current is an ohm. Is it an ohm? Amp, ramp. Okay, ramp. There we are. There we go. Okay, that was easier than it looked. I'll give you that. Monumental, I think that is. Tremendous fashion. Monument is a memorial. Fair enough. Monumentally. Okay, monumentally. Fair enough. This one over here. Part of head office for the Law Society. Part of head office for Law Society. Now that one's not so nice. So I'm stuck with FCO. I'm stuck with that ES. Something ES. Is that special? SP special drink. I think so. Drink to welcome king. R for king there. I think that's tenor. Singer is a tenor normally. Delivery of note. I think that's the sound like of the tenor. £10 note. Tenor. What this is, catch sight of. So that probably means I need to have a look at this one set off from there. Something O, something N, something E, and then lots of letters after it. From location, place probably. But place doesn't fit unless that's not C. Let's just do that then. Oh, place. Does that help me if it's place? Let's take out serving special drink to, well, maybe it's a drink, maybe it's S and then serving. Let's go back to this one. Set off from location, south service area, which is, service area is a it could be a site as well. This one is just supporter of France is a day. What's a supporter day? To be shot is to I'm going to move the mic and have a little swing of tea, excuse me. Supporter of France to be shot. I mean, it could be an anagram France to be, with shot being the indicator, which would be a very sneaky thing to do. Because we have got the F, we've got the REA from France. I can't think what a support. A supporter is a. Yeah, let's hope that they haven't done something silly like made supporter be like the part of a statue or something. Yeah, the base of a statue. Part of head office. Part of head. Scalp. Office for Law Society. I'm not sure I know what that is. This one over here is just consideration in favour of, which is for incorporating in favour of incorporating legislation. And there's not many letters that actually go with factor, yeah, now legislation factor, consideration factor. Okay, fair enough. So I've got what? That's little southwest corner, 17 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Part of head office for Law Society. No. Well, I've got tenner really, haven't I? Assuming that's tenner. I'm going to put it in because I've got to that point now where I'm feeling a bit like I've had enough of this. I don't think that's a hidden word of part of that. I don't know what Law Society is unless it's LS. If that was LS, can't be SSLS, can it? But if that was that, detractor, I really want to put defender there, but it just doesn't fit. And then this one here, and this should be an easy one. Catch sight of. Catch is C, isn't it? Almost certainly. I mean, it could be that the C we're trying to get to that, in which case sight of mark. I don't know what we do with mark being a T on the end of that word. Mark. Chit. Sight. Hit. Not sure. There's not many things that will go there really. Definitely not. There's nothing on the bottom row of the keyboard that will fit there. Could be an L, in which case it's clot, clat, clut, clet. Not really. No. That could be chit, but why would that be a chit as a mark? Doesn't seem very likely. Chat, chit, chot, chut, chet. Doesn't seem likely. G, D, S, S, and A. A could be, so what have we got then? Site is mark. I mean, there's lots of things could fit in there. Let's move on. That, if it's an R, crat, cret, crit, crot, crut. Doesn't seem likely. No. No. Let's not go there. C-I-O, C-O, coat. What would that be? Site. Count. Cult. Makes me think it isn't really a C at the start, but catch sight of. Maybe it's double def. Okay, I think it's double. Is to. Maybe it's double definition. Catch sight of something and a mark. A mark is a spot now. Spot. Okay. Ah, that makes that possible for place, doesn't it? As I thought. Of what this is, still no idea. Let's put work out E and then place. So I'm just going to write on my piece of paper. Corner place. Corn. Set off is from location. Location is a place. South or service area. Counter place. Counter place. Counterpoint. There we are. Counterpoint. Counterpoint have. Okay, there we are. Point. Ah, that makes a bit. Well, if I can even spell it, that'll be even better. Counterpoint. Serving special king to welcome king. Clarion? No, not clarion. Gin. What to this IN? What's down here? Supporter. I've got a T, so it could still be. The idea that it could be an anagram is still in place at this point. Designator. Sig. Detractor. Can't be detractor. I thought that already. D. To be shot. Splatter. Splatter. I need to get these done overly. So where am I? I'm at 21 minutes. I've got 3 left. That's not disastrous by any means. Serving. Special is surely SP. What's that leave? That leaves not a lot. That has to be. Sounds like a vowel, doesn't it? So maybe special is an SP. I think special might be S. Drink to welcome king. Drinks that have got. Let's assume that R is that for king, because if I put there can't be a K there. Serving. Let's think SA. I'm a bit confused as to want to go for the drink. To drink could be sup, or it could just be something like I drink like wine, port, gin. And if that was gin, then the R would have to be R, which doesn't go anywhere. Could be any kind of drink though. Could be tea, a coffee, it could be alcoholic drink. Serving special drink. I think S is definitely right there. Special drink to welcome king. I really want to put a strain there, but I can't see what 3 vowels would go there in a row. That's the biggest issue here, really. Let's think about this. What can go here? No. Not a lot's going to go there. Vowels can go there. S, not likely. Could be G. G for serving. H, J, K, L. Could be an L, maybe. So as soon as we do that, put some vowel there, means we can't have a vowel here, I think. So it would have to be a double R or something, wouldn't it? Just go through. just check what I can put there. Could be an R, I suppose. And certain thing, I don't think an I goes, a W goes with an I. So there's probably only O, A or E that go there, I think. I mean, tenor could be wrong, of course, in which case serving would fit more likely. Let's take tenor out for a minute and just, I think it is tenor, but if that was NG, and that was S, serving is serving, there you are, boom. I don't think it could be that simple. Yeah, it definitely can't be that simple. This one, supporter of France, denigrator, to be shot. I mean, that could be film, camera, the Law Society on part of head. So what do we got on the head? We've got chin, nose. The trouble is that I'm not convinced by this S. Let's go this way. Ears. C, V, B, N. Right, I mean, I'm just staring a bit now at 26 minutes. I'm going to just pause the video and look at this on my own for a while and see where I get to. Right, I've returned from a little break and I'm currently at 31 minutes, I don't know how long that was. I've had a little bit of inspiration. I kind of went back to this idea that this clue down here might be an anagram, and I've finally realised that actually, yeah, supporter is a benefactor. Benefactor. There we go. So I don't know how that helps me because I haven't got any of the other bits. I've still got 2 to go, but I'm a step on, aren't I? So part of head. So what are we doing? Law Society. I've got no idea what Law Society expects. I mean, it's probably actually a office for law, and then society. Part of head. I'm fairly certain that's going to be part of head, though. I'm certain, but I don't know if it is. Can't be Z. Can't be X. C E. Something E. Can't think of what that is. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be as plain as the nose on my face, so to speak. But yeah, let's say B E. Don't know, N. Nettle. Probably having that E on the end now is that it rules out any possibility Law Society is some kind of abbreviation, I think. A society, M L K. I mean, with some of the definitions we begin in this puzzle, I wouldn't be surprised if part of head office is literally, part of head is actually some obscure thing that isn't to do with your head on shoulders. It's to do with something totally different. Part of head. I mean, it could be P office. want to put SETI in there. WE. Again, I've gone back to not thinking really. So I'm going to pause the video again, have another think, because I think I tend to feel like I would talk during this period and I need to think really. So pause coming up. Okay, I'm back again. I'm at 36 minutes now, and I've had another bit of inspiration, and I just thought about serving, and I suddenly thought, okay, serving. I've been thinking of serving as an adjective all the time, but actually I need to think of it as a portion, portion of something, and that must be a temple, mustn't it? Yeah, temple. So there we go. Hopefully all done, all completed. 36 minutes. Wow. Couple of breaks in there. Not a very pleasant puzzle. I mean, for what's meant to be the quick crossword. Maybe I held myself up a little bit there with portion and potion special. That really held me up. But I don't think, there's some long words in there. Let's have a look at them. Like factor, consideration being a factor. Yeah, it is, but it's hard. I guess, tremendous fashion, monumentally. Monument, ally, yeah. But tremendous fashion doesn't really help you get there. Counterpoint, set off, it doesn't really help you. Serving, fair enough, that's a good misdirection. The owlet, I would hate not to have known that Parliament is a Parliament of Owls. Misdirection on the French thing there, I guess, temple for the Law Society, part of head, that's a toughie. Yeah, I mean, 10 is an old chestnut I've seen. Sextet, I think there'll be some older people not knowing what sexting is, which is obviously the raunchy message. So yeah, Capanis is a bit of an old chestnut. Township was a good clue. Leader of team has trendy place for people to live. Some good anagrams in there, but just too much. Some of those are just too much, especially the long ones, which are hard to sort out. So anyway, I'm really pleased to have got through that, even if it was a struggle. Hope you enjoyed watching that. If you did it, let me know how you got on, and thanks for watching.